Hi there. If you're building back home and you're living abroad, hiring a caretaker might seem like the perfect solution. After all, they guard your property, they keep an eye on your materials, and they provide a presence on the ground. But what happens when the person who you have hired to keep an eye on your property becomes the biggest threat to it? Today, I want to share some real life experiences of the dark side of relying on caretakers, but most importantly, what you can do about it. So don't go anywhere, you'll want to watch this video. If we haven't met, my name is Natasha Chumia. I'm the CEO of Diaspora Connect, and on this channel, I like to give you information and inspiration to help you invest in property back home in a safe and reliable way. So if you like the sound of that, then please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It really helps us grow and get the word out to more Zambians living abroad. And don't forget to hit the notification button so you don't miss any of our videos. Now, before we get into today's video, let me just start by saying this. Not all caretakers are bad people. Some caretakers are very good. They're honest, hardworking people. But the fact of the matter is, if you're building from abroad, you are already at a disadvantage. You're not physically present. You're relying on somebody else to update you, and you're also relying on that person to have your best interests at heart. And unfortunately, that's where things can sometimes go wrong. Let me walk you through a few situations that we've seen and heard of. One property owner who lived abroad discovered something shocking, that their caretaker had actually invited other families to move into their property without their permission. And we're not just talking about some kind of temporary arrangement. These other families essentially took over the property. And when the owner asked them to leave, some of them even refused. This is actually more common than people realize. Some caretakers have been known to sublet rooms in your house, rent out unfinished structures, collect money from these so-called tenants, all the while you who's living abroad know nothing about these arrangements. In some cases, the caretaker can even leave, and he leaves behind those people that he invited to stay on your property. And it gets even worse. There have been some situations where caretakers and these squatters actually demand large payouts, large payments before they'll leave your property. Imagine that, paying somebody to leave your own land. So what's your experience with caretakers? Has it been good or bad? Drop it in the comments and let us know so we can get this discussion going. Another diaspora property owner thought everything was going well. He was receiving regular updates from his caretaker. He was getting photos. Everything seemed to be in order. That was until they made a surprise visit. And what they found on the ground was something totally different. There were dirty dishes all over the place, greasy stove tops, personal belongings of the caretaker and their family just scattered all over the place. The caretaker had essentially moved in. And the surprising part is that the owners had even built a caretaker's cottage, which had everything in it. It had electricity, a fridge, and a stove. But for some reason, the caretaker still chose to occupy the main house. This highlights a very important point. Sometimes these updates that you're getting, the photos, the messages, are not actually revealing to you the full picture. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking this could never happen to me, I've heard that many times before. And usually right before things go wrong. In another case, the situation escalated even further. A caretaker who actually ended up being a political cadre started masquerading as the owner of the property. And he told everybody. He told the neighbors, he told visitors, he told anybody who cared to listen that he was the owner of the property. Now think about that. If somebody can start masquerading as the owner of your property, what does that mean? It means that they can even sell it behind your back. Now, unfortunately, these are not extreme cases. They're not even rare cases. They actually happen more than people want to realize. And so what's your experience with caretakers? Has it been good or bad? I'd be really interested to hear in the comments. Okay, so what's the real issue here? Because it's not really about caretakers. It's about control. It's about structure. And it's about visibility, because when you don't have those things, control becomes very blurry structure just breaks down and you have absolutely no visibility about what's happening on your property. And that's when problems start. So what can you actually do to protect yourself? So there's some lessons that have been learned, and I just want to share 4 key lessons with you. Number 1, formalize the arrangement. You want to have a simple agreement in place. It doesn't need to be anything complicated. Like I said, something simple will suffice. Now, you can either make it a simple contract of employment, or you can make it a simple tenancy agreement. And it can be for something very low, even as low as 100 kwacha a month. And why is this important? Because it establishes expectations. First of all, it's very clear that they are not the owner of the property. It also establishes boundaries, what they can and cannot do on your property. And also, most importantly, it gives you legal protection. Number 2, don't rely on one source of truth. Don't rely just only on your caretaker to be giving you updates. I think this is a great place where you can actually involve family and friends. So encourage trusted family and friends to make visits at the property and make those surprise visits. So they shouldn't tell the caretaker that they'll be dropping by. And in fact, even you yourself, when you do come home, when you do visit home, go to your property. Don't even let them know that you'll be coming. And that way, you'll get a true sense of what's really been happening on the ground. Number 3, limit access to your property. So if you can, don't give your caretaker full access to your property unless it's properly secured, unless you can actually monitor your property. I was actually talking to quite a few diaspora clients who now have cameras at their property. So that's something that's very doable these days. And only give them full access to your house or to your structure if it's absolutely necessary. Because just remember, the more access you give, the more control you lose. And number 4, the final tip is use professionals. So engage a proper property management company, a construction company as well. Sometimes they will provide a caretaker for you, or a security firm. Now, I know there are cost implications. There are cost outlays that you will have to pay, but it can save you a lot of stress. It can save you a lot of heartache. It can even save you money. And of course, it saves you from legal complications. So it's well worth looking into to see what professionals can help you with looking after your property while you're away. Now, at Diaspora Connect, we've seen these challenges repeatedly from some of our clients. And that's why we always advocate, don't just build smart. So one of the ways that we help you is by offering secure home building solutions. So one of the developers that we work with offers gray structure homes. Now, these gray structure homes are not fully completed structures, but they do come with finished external finishings, lockable doors, and secure windows. So your property is protected without somebody necessarily having to move in or move around the property and watch over it. Because ideally, protection of your property shouldn't be based on just trust alone. It should be protected by design. Okay, so no, I'm not saying don't use caretakers at all. What I am saying is that use caretakers, but be structured, be organized, and don't assume that presence equals protection. So if you're planning to build back home, do it in a way that gives you more structure and control and peace of mind. I would be happy to talk to you about our secure gray structure home building solutions that we promote together with the developer who is verified that we work with. All you need to do is reach out to us, contact us on the details that are in the description below this video, and we'll be happy to provide you with more information. Before you go, I want to hear from you. What has been your experience with caretakers? Has it been good or bad? Let us know your experience in the comments below. Okay, so I hope that has been informative for you. I hope it's been useful. If it has been, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. You know, we love to grow the channel so that we can reach even more Zambians in the diaspora. And you can help us do that by sharing this video with just one other Zambian in your community who you know is interested in building back home. Otherwise, you can go to our website for more information on the services that we offer. We can also connect on social media. We are on all the platforms. We love to chat with you there. Otherwise, it's bye from me, and I'll see you in the next video. It really helps us grow, and it helps us get. And when the owner tried to have them, Okay, let me just start from the top. That part? Okay. So one of the so your